Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nattie. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Yes, the braids are back. Could not do without it. I'm just a braid girl. I love it. It's easy to just start it up and just move on and do my thing. So, girl, they had to come back, okay? But towards the end of the video, I'm going to do a check-in and see how you guys are doing with the no-buy process. As I mentioned before, that for me the weekends are the hardest, just because typically JB and I will go out on the weekends. We'll go to Annapolis. If you guys live in Maryland, we just do a little bit of shopping, just hang out. But no, I think not being able to do that because I choose not to, it forces me to get things done in the house, or probably spend time with my husband and the kids more outside, always spending money. I mean, we're still spending money, but it's not unlike it's not just because I want it. What I'm trying to say, I'm being more intentional how I spend. I'd rather have Alex come in and finish a project that has been started, or rather focus on things that need to be done instead of just doing the simplest things just to make things pretty. I want to be more mindful and intentional of how I spend money, regardless of how much it is, okay? So in today's video, I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, let's talk about decorating and a part of the house that I think sometimes tends to be overlooked, which is the walls. And at times I struggle to put things on the wall because I'm like, I don't want to always put a picture up on the wall, and I'll walk around the house and see the things that I've done to start up the walls, make them pop without necessarily always hanging. There's so many things that we can do to bring some life to our space just by dealing with this part of our home. Sometimes it's more than just buying pieces, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna share with you 5 ways that I've done to add some texture, some character, some life to my home by using, of course, our wall space. Now, this house that we're in is the biggest we've been in since JB and I've been together over the past 11 years. This is our this is our 3rd home, because when we first met we were in a condo, and then our 2nd home together, it was really a fixer-upper without even knowing it would be a fixer-upper. And then we did a new construction. So we've, throughout this these 11 years together, we've made our share of mistake when it comes to decorating and painting and all these different things. And one day I might share some of those. If I can find some pictures, I probably would do that. Or tell me below if I should do a video with JB to kind of talk about, our kind of home decor process we've been through since we've been together. It's quite fun. Just thinking about it makes me laugh, because we've made our share of mistakes. So, okay, first thing, in no particular order, you guys know how much I love trim work, okay? Now, the thing that I love about trim work is that it's fun, it's playful, because you can do so many different shapes, the sizes can vary. It's a lot that you can do with it. I think it's limitless, honestly speaking. I've seen people make octagon, hexagon, all the different shapes in their ceiling, on the wall, using trim work. And I think that's a good way that you guys can implement that. Not just you, we can all implement it into our home. I've used it a lot, okay? My entire entryway is trim work. My living room I'm sitting in right here is trim work. I have trim work in my bedroom. I have trim work almost everywhere. And not just trim work. I think it's what is it called? Board and batten. You know what I mean? That ties. I think that's really fun and playful. And the thing that I love about the ones that I've done with Alex is that we try not to do the exact same thing that everyone has. So we had little details, like small touches like these, just break up the regular flow of how things are. And I think that's what I love about it. No, it can be very expensive. I know that it can be very expensive. And I do know that Home Goods and Lowe's do sell the kit that you can get the plastic one and kind of, mold it out the way you want to go. But I would suggest that if you're going to do it, just do it. Because nothing beats wood. What I love about the wood is that you have the depth, you have the texture, and it just gives a pop to the wall. And that trim work also just gives so much visual interest. I cannot speak this morning. Next gonna be gallery walls. No, with the gallery wall I'm talking about mixing different shape of picture frames. You know, some vintage, some more modern. Can I give the gallery wall more character, more pop, more interest? I think it's okay to have, you know, your standard picture frame, but I think right now, if it's not done properly and more intentional, it can be somewhat chaotic. Yeah. So I'm in the process also of doing a gallery wall. So okay, Nattie, what are you talking about? But eventually I'm gonna show you, because I'm not buying. I gotta wait until this month is finished before I do that. I already have I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I already have the art light up. So I can't wait to get the picture frame. So I'm excited. So the next thing that I do to bring interest to my walls is adding wallpaper. Hence the name wallpaper. Oh, yeah, I know I love some. All these things I love because I have them in my home. Wallpaper is, to me, is playful. It allows me to take that crazy thing that I think I won't do and do it. You know what I mean? The wallpaper that's in our family room right now, I would never even think about something like that. JB had to somewhat just force me into it, like, girl, let's do this. And the thing that I love the most is that, if y'all know me, I'm very moody and I change things a lot. And when I'm over something, I'm over it. And it can just simply be taken down and replaced with something else. For me, wallpaper is fun, especially for like a kid's room to use as an accent wall, because over time you're gonna change it. And also, going back to my first point, if you do the board and batten, you can also have the wallpaper in it, have a nice pop against the wood, the white, whatever color you decide to paint the board and batten, add some wallpaper into it as visual interest, and that's also another vibe to go with. So as I'm thinking about all the things that I've done in my home, it allows me to keep on building. And I don't think these things are going out of style. They're not, to me, I don't think these things are trendy. I think all these things I'm going to share with you guys today is very much works with any style, and regardless of trend, you're still going to be on point by having a beautiful home. That's what built-ins. No, built-ins. I know, Nattie, these things are expensive. I know they are. But if you spend your money on something that's going to make you happy one time, it don't matter. It don't matter. If these things have no interest to you, then don't do it. But I really believe these things are such very much a staple. That's what I'm trying to find. Very much a staple within any style. Listen, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 built-ins in my home. I have one here in the living room. I'm working on one now in the basement, and I have one in my office. Built-ins to me serve 2 purposes, right? You can have storage and you can display your decor pieces. For me, it's important to have storage. I don't want to see an entire wall just full of decor pieces, or, you know, I need to see, I want storage. I do. And I think that's why JB and I invest in having Alex build these things. This one Alex built from scratch. Of course, you guys know, no, that's not true. We bought the bases, the cupboards and stuff, excuse me, from Home Depot, and then he built around it, right? The one in our office, we thrifted some office pieces, and he kind of created his own thing. The one in the basement that I'm doing for JB, it kind of started off just like this, because I know I'm going to buy a cupboard so he can have storage, because my husband do collect sports memorabilia, so I'm going to have somewhere we can just kind of store them. and not always be like, ugh, you know what I mean? Don't tell them I say that though. So built-ins are good. I love built-ins because it allows me to hide my junk. Because within these things, bunch of candles, Christmas pieces, but you can't tell though because everything is styled so beautifully. So that's why I love. Next thing they can do to your wall is add sconces. It can be a nice mood light, okay? I think that kind of help with moods and just, you know, setting a nice vibe in your bedroom or your dining room. We do have sconces in our dining room. The one thing that I did not do though was to add dimmable switches. No, that's something that I'm going to do eventually because I love playing with the different setting of lights, especially depending on your mood is. If you're reading, okay, but if you just want to just kind of chill a little bit, you need to have a dimmable light fixture. That's something I need to do. Oh, yes. Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So those are the 5 things that I've done in my home just to make it look more stylish, to make it look more put together, make it give some more character to my home so my stand doesn't feel too flat. I think when the wall is styled beautifully, then the pieces around the space will work together. So whether you like the trim work idea, whether you like the sconces, the wallpaper, the built-in, whatever you like, I think these just work as a good base. So when you're bringing your sofa, your bed, your different things like that, everything comes together nicely. Because side note, when I had no furniture in the space and just had the built-in and the, you know, the wall was done, the space was still empty. So even though these things were beautiful, I needed to bring some more pieces in to kind of see it, to get the full visual effect of what I'm trying to do. So those are the 5 things that I've done in my home, on my walls, to bring some life and just some character and some nice fun details to look at and to build conversation. So tell me below if I'm missing anything, or if anything that you disagree with or even agree with, so we can have a good conversation. But segue into the no buy. Now, I hope you guys are still hanging with me in the no buy. I've honestly made a list of things that I need to be completed in the month of January and to keep me occupied. I told you guys in the last video that, you know, cleaned out the medicine cabinet of expired medication. I told you guys to check your local community where you can dispose of those medication. I'm organizing, I'm decluttering. I am going through, you know, Jackson closet, take out stuff that he doesn't wear no more, put away winter stuff, just all those different things I'm doing. Honestly, I'm trying to read a lot more. For some reason, I just don't like reading, and I'm really trying to challenge myself to at least to read 1 or 2 chapters of a book per day. Clean up my garage. I haven't done that yet because we've been having so much snow lately, so that's not possible. Store stuff, bag stuff up to donate to the thrift store, which I might just bring some stuff there maybe this week. But I feel like I've been more productive since I've implemented a no buy. I know it's just been a week, but I feel like I've done a lot. I had Alex came back and finish up some stuff in the entryway. In our upstairs. And as I'm walking through my house and kind of looking at things right now, I've noticed that, the settling of the house is still happening. I would think after 3 years it already been settled, but it's not. So I'm noticing cracks in our trim, in the crown molding, and I'm noticing cracks just throughout different areas. So I'm gonna have Alex come back and do those things, you know, change out filters, vents, all those different things I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna make a video of all these things I'm doing. So if you guys are interested in just checking those things in your home as well, repainting, touching up space that need to be touched up, yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot, but nevertheless, things are getting done. I'm being very intentional about money, and I'm happy that you guys are doing this with me. So tell me below how you guys are doing with it. Tell me if with me sharing my ideas if that's helping you, just all that good stuff. But yeah, side note, our son left today to go back to college, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But if you guys have kids that's in college and they went back, you know, for the new semester. I hope you guys are doing okay. It doesn't get any easier for me, you know. I still cry a little bit about it. I still get sad, but I know this is his journey, this is his path, and he has to do it. So, and I'm so proud of him, you know. And yeah, I'm a little bit sad today, but nevertheless, proud mom over here. Okay, yes. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.